if you in favor and you want to say that I'd be wrong, why don't you come up here and tell me how the fuck I'd be wrong? Stop talking from the comments. If you got enough followers to jump in the box, jump up here and tell me how the fuck I'd be wrong. How would I be wrong?
Because, Slim, the thing about it is that you weren't on the payroll. So how you expect her to have all this loyalty to you because you hold this loyalty and y'all haven't discussed anything?
That makes no sense.
Yeah.
Seriously though, you're saying that you have all this loyalty, that you bring a lot to her platform, but what business have y'all discussed for you to do that? Or did you just jump up there and do it yourself and then held yourself to a whole bunch of loyalty to her? But what you know what happens on her platform, she reads the messages on the platform from the she reads those and she makes sure she reads those.
Okay.
He's demonstrated the loyalty. Y'all lack principles.
Communication and expectations. Okay. But she said vocally that she's sending some messages back though, right?
Okay, think about it now. Listen, I'm gonna say it like this. She read the message, and she paused. I think she read the message before she realized what the message was. To be honest with you, when she paused,
you could
read the
stop.
rest of the message.
She was reading that motherfucker slow enough to stop.
She did stop.
After the inflammatory part was said.
Slim, you're gonna have to.
And I had to stop her.
Listen, you're gonna get that on any platform. Somebody gonna read the message on any platform. You know what I'm saying?
But this the thing though, y'all this why I say this why some of y'all don't have businesses, right? If you get somebody that comes to your business, right, and they become an asset, in all ways, in all shape, form, or fashion, an asset, whether they on your payroll or not, the one thing that you don't do is you don't offend them.
Okay, so let me ask you this, right? If you go
we talking assets and liabilities. Majority of people that jump on the panel at times are liabilities, but when you talk about someone who's an asset, assets don't get disrespected. You do not discredit or you show appreciation to assets.
Okay, so let me ask you this, Slim. If you go into Walgreens every day and you spend $1 billion, right, and one day you go in there and you don't have no money and they tell you, hey man, you ain't got no money, you can't get nothing here. Now, you had all this loyalty to Walgreens, and they didn't have no loyalty to you when you didn't have any money. You can't expect them.
Okay, now check this out. The difference between Walmart and this person right here, if I was dealing with the CEO, the owner of Walmart, and he saw the value of me, I guarantee you he gonna give me a line of credit. It's a difference when you don't have the power to be able to extend such gratitude or such grace to a person. But when you do have the power because you are the owner of the business, you do have the power of what you will say and what you won't say, what you will do and what you won't do.
That's if y'all was on a personal level, but if you go into a general store of Walmart, they're not going to do that.
There are perks for loyalty with these companies. Stop it, ma'am.
You gotta really look at this shit the way it's supposed to go. I'm sorry.
But what I'm saying,
there's a difference. Know what I'm saying? There's a difference when even like I said, there's been personal. There was even a personal innuendo put on that shit. Did you not hear that?
I actually didn't hear the message. I just heard you go.
Okay, so there was a personal part. Like we could have kept it business, and it's just I read all of this shit, right? But then you say, I'm just saying. I think sometimes if you know your shit ain't right, know what I'm saying, you shouldn't be up here speaking on certain things, right? That means that you are personally judging me while conducting business.
Integrity should creep in.
If you personally judging me while conducting business, we can't say that this is business. We blurring the lines here.
Wait, Slim, this is what I'm trying to say to you, right? What I'm trying to say to you is this, right? It's going to happen on somebody's platform. Somebody's going to read a message that you don't like.
That's different.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't going to lie to you. In other platforms and other spaces, even when I was in Bella's space, Bella said this shit fucked up. Slim, and then she took a deep breath. Hey, Bella, I'll pay you not to read nothing else.
Okay, but listen, you can't hold her to the same thing that you hold Bella. But what I'm saying is this, Slim. I think that you shouldn't have all this anger towards her. I think that you should
Man,
just
it
take
been too much.
accountability.
It
No,
been
no,
too much.
listen to
It
me.
be a
No,
whole
wait a
bunch of
minute.
shit that I just
Can
let
I finish
slide.
it?
See, y'all be thinking, y'all
Can I
gotta
finish this
remember.
sentence?
Y'all gotta remember, right? I hold in a whole lot.
Okay, listen. Can I finish this sentence? I just want to say this, right? I just want to say it's going to come out either way, Slim. Just go ahead and end it. Squash it. If she would have read that whole message, you should just end it and squash it. Because if you don't end it and squash it, you're going to be having the same conversation on other people's panels.
Nope, I ain't gonna have to have the conversation because I'm still really holding back. All I'm doing is just giving an observation. I haven't even started the motherfucking attack yet.
Did you send that message, Slim? Because it seemed like to me,
Man, baby, I ain't gonna lie to you. You're not finna sit here and play this delusional shit with me. Why would I send a message like that by myself?
Because then now you got a platform to talk about something.
Do you not know who the fuck I am?
I'm just saying it can't be this serious. It can't be you.
Baby, hold on. See, this is why I be saying again, a difference, a big difference. Do you know it's a lot of people over there that came from me? Only reason why they go there is because they see me there, and then I've been going there for a long time. I've been had numbers before everybody on this app, baby. I am the but other than when you go on the other side of motherfucking TikTok and you start talking about Genty and you start talking about I Speak on this side of TikTok, I've been a nigga with numbers first, subscribers first, was getting money first. I did all of this shit first. All of this shit first.
I've watched you.
Now, all right, so if you watch me, then what would you think that I need to talk about her to get a motherfucking platform for?
No, I didn't say to get a platform, just to have something to talk about today. That's all.
What you mean? I ain't never. It was plenty of times I could have did this shit to have a platform. Man, there were plenty of times I could have said something to have a platform.
Listen,
I don't do that shit. I ain't never been no clout chaser, baby. I've been clout.
Just squash whatever it is people got to say about
it. For what reason? You gonna pay? All right, so I could have been potentially impacted thousands of more dollars because of that message.
It's gonna happen. That's gonna happen.
Well, they paid to drop you. I'm sorry, baby.
Appreciate it.
Go to work. Bye.
What's up, Slim?
What's up, Vessel?
You got it, man. You remember when you came to my page when I wanted to go off on a rant and a rave, and you got in my box and you told me some things that could help me? I'm gonna say one thing to you. You're a grown man. You can figure out whatever it is that you want to do. There's a better way to handle this.
A better way to handle it
than what you're doing right now.
Indeed. Which way? See, then again, this is why I asked y'all to look at shit from a different point of view. We're not talking about motherfucking you versus me, right? You casually use TikTok as a social platform to have social interactions with other people, right?
My business, We Exist, is on TikTok.
Okay, We Exist is on TikTok, but when it comes to this app, you casually have interactions and you use it socially. If you get into it with someone on this app, it will not impact you immediately financially, right or wrong?
Wrong.
How?
Last year, when we was doing the boat party, I was set up to make about $12,000. I had someone go against my business, and I only had one boat ride through the whole weekend. It impacted my business. Immediately following that boat ride that actually came back on, I started generating new funds.
How did something that someone said on here impact you? Was there new competition? Did somebody underbid you or undercut you?
Nope. It was slander.
It was slander?
It was pure slander. It was something that somebody.
And how did you address the slander?
Honestly, I didn't have to. At first I was irritated and mad. I wanted to vent and talk about it, but I kept it to a minimum. And then people came on my boat and they spoke for me. And now all of a sudden here's a new interest. This is not about me though. The only reason why I came up here, and I was only going to come up here just for 30 seconds, just to let you know, the same courtesy that I showed you when you came on my panel and told me that I could handle this differently, you can too. Just take some of your own advice. I'm gonna drop.
Okay. Unlike anything else, Denise, I see you. I'm not bringing you up here because you're not finna try and talk me off the ledge, and I don't want to get mad at you.
Man, I'm gonna tell you this, man. I'm new to this. I'm nobody. I love both of you guys. Y'all both have exemplified nothing but professionalism. And a lot of folks don't see it, but I see it. I know professionalism and what you're doing on your platform as well as what she does on her platform is professional as I don't know what. But the only thing I wanted to ask you, Slim Man, is this. With the situation and the way it went down, because I caught the front end and I'm out at work, so I missed some of it. That's before I could get back and see that you had left. Is this? I'm looking at the fact that you're seeing her seeing it before she read it, is what I'm gathering. I'm gathering the fact that, okay, now I know you're reading these messages before you spit it out.
Bella, you can feel free to come up too, because you was another person that I feel like the way that y'all be choosing certain shit. Your cast up messages too, that they one of them, know what I'm saying? Like, but you could request in next if you want to. Go ahead though.
So that's what I'm getting, the way your mindset is. And yeah, it's business. Just like she says, I know that's what you say, whether you spit it out or not. I know this is business. But bottom line is, I'm looking at the fact that, okay, so she saw it, but it slipped. This is the way I look at it.
It wasn't, if I wouldn't have said nothing, she would have read the whole message.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So you're thinking that maybe she wasn't paying attention or she was paying attention? One or the other.
No, she was reading that motherfucker. If I wouldn't have said nothing, the whole message would have got out.
Man, like I say, man, I love both of y'all. I'm not gonna stop from seeing both of y'all, for real, supporting both of y'all. So I just
I'm gonna tell you, I'm not doing this to cause a divide. That's why I really haven't said shit yet.
Okay.
We speaking about the incident at hand, but I ain't went into no personal attacks. I'm talking about this one incident at hand.
Yeah, I got you. And that is personal, man. Nobody wants personal stuff out there. To me, if it wouldn't have been read, then you and her and y'all camps would have both singled out who the hell sent the message in the first place. That's what I would like to know. But hey, business is business. I got your back. I got hers too, man. That's all I want to say, bro.
I got you.
All right, man.
All right. What did?
Hello.
Yes, Bella.
Yeah, so there is some questions that is being opposed because the people is saying that it's coming off like y'all expecting her to be biased.
Biased towards
One,
who?
yeah, one of the things that is being said is that when it wasn't you, you were telling people, and I would use the example of Rose. It was being told that it's just business, don't take it personal. Omar is in the comments. He was told it's just business, don't take it personal by you. So why is it that now when it's your turn, it's okay, it's going too far?
Okay, Bella, let's just ask though. In business, right?
Sure.
Let's just say one of your biggest supporters, right? A valuable asset to you was up in the box. And somebody sent the cash out message to them. I'm talking about somebody that actually contributes in multiple ways. Would you read something that was very much so disrespectful and could impact them financially?
I'm gonna say this. If anybody can witness, I'm gonna say I wouldn't. And y'all know I'm not lying about this part. When Diamond came into my panel and I saw where this was getting ready to go with her, I immediately said, all right, look, we're not about to make this a moment to tear her down. If there's any grievances you have with her, keep that over there. So I did, in fact, shut it down because I know how the people operate, even though I'm not the one that is saying this from my thoughts. I still would have got blamed for saying it. Yep.
So my point exactly is it's a difference when I'm just a social casual TikTok or whatever right now. And even still some shit, man, it takes you to be able to use discretion to say, hey, this right here, I don't even want these words to come out of my mouth. I don't want to be seen as a person.
Read your text, Slim.
I don't want to be seen as a person that is here actively tearing other people down in certain manners. It's cool. I would never want like telling me to shut my bitch ass up, telling me that I'm a hoe ass nigga, telling me all of that, man. Read that shit all goddamn day. But something that could potentially impact me financially, that could hurt me as a business, why would you do such shit?
Welcome to the family.
Okay, I am not gonna try to talk you down, and even if you got mad at me, I don't give a fuck. I still love you anyway. But no, I understand that that's her little policy or whatever. But there's a certain line that you don't cross. Not only could that affect you financially, that could affect you personally. That could affect you emotionally. It's not right, and it will never be right. And on top of that, y'all, some of the people in the comments, let him say what he want to say. If you got a problem, scroll out. Oh my, shut up. But that's all I'm gonna say.
I'm not ignoring you. I'm finna text you back.
But Slim, I'm gonna call you after you get off though.
He been in here a minute. I got you next, Omar. What's up, my guy? What you got to
Hello?
say? Yeah, what's up?
What it do, Slim? Man, Slim, I've been following you, bro. But this stuff I won't say, bro. Thank you for having me up. Slim, I totally agree with you, bro. Um, at the end of the day, like I said, I like her show a lot. I tune into it every day. And like you seen on there earlier, they tried to turn her against me as well. Anything that I can say behind a person's back, bro, I can say it to them. I have nothing against you or anybody else on TikTok. I love TikTok. But from your, I get what you're saying. You can't just you how you think. That includes
Your service fucking up. Hey, y'all, tap that screen for me real quick. I can't hear you. Your service fucking up bad, bro.
Can you hear me now, bro?
Yeah.
What about
Nah, your shit going in and out.
Welcome
Come
to
back
the
when you
family.
get better service. Come back when you get better service, bro. Or you get situated. Your shit breaking up bad as fuck. Thank you with the galaxy. I got you, Shay. I'm gonna let Omar come real quick.
What up, Slim?
What's up, Omar?
So, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you like this. I'm going to be real. I'm not joking. Sometimes, you know, the way that we feel about other people, they don't feel the way about us. You know what I mean? And ain't no shade. You say you call Diamond your auntie. If that's your auntie, you fuck with her. If you got her number, call her and discuss it, dog. Call her and discuss it. If you know that y'all got a friendship or relationship like that, and y'all fuck with each other like that, call her and discuss her. Because I'm not going to throw you under the bus. I'm not going to throw her under the bus. I don't know what y'all relationship is. I know you've been over there way before I even started coming over there, before I even started getting the panel.
I was there before it was even a
I
fucking
know.
platform.
I know. So what I'm saying is
And
if
I
y'all
ain't even talking about that.
No, I'm just saying though, but if y'all fuck with each other like that, give her a call. Cause a lot of shit like that, man,
Maybe.
like
I mean, she could easily come up right now and tell me to come off the app and talk. That's why I haven't said nothing much yet. I'm just discussing the point.
That's true as well. I just came over here.
I'm always calculating how I fucking move.
Yeah, but I'm saying I just came over here because people like to do the extra shit and just on some real shit, like how I handle shit with my friends. Before, if I really care about them and before I cut a motherfucker off, I'm gonna call them and talk to them. And if they don't understand what the fuck I'm saying, then you need to be gone because we don't have that understanding. But I'm
Welcome
just
to
saying, if
the
y'all
family.
fuck with each other, give her a call, dog, or if she come over here, whatever.
Nah,
But
hell
y'all
nah.
handle that. Don't let everybody keep. Don't let
If
everybody keep coming up here though and putting shit in between y'all if y'all have a certain relationship.
man, some things, if this was a public offense, feel me? The only way that it will be handled privately is if you come up here and you tell
Yeah,
me to handle it privately.
right. If you say if since it
I'm
happened
giving you the
live,
opportunity to say, Slim, come up here. You want to talk?
right.
But
But
I'm
I
not
feel
doing.
what you're saying.
I'm not reaching out first. Know what I'm saying
No,
on
I
some
get it.
shit like this. And I stayed off purposely. I took a shower. I went to the stove. I looked for some motherfucking. I had to go back to the stove because I needed some fucking honey. So now I'm drinking a straight cup of black coffee. Know what I'm saying? All of that shit.
Well, I felt that
If
way
it's
too
that.
before, Slim. Let me say this though.
If
I
it's
felt
that,
that way
you
too.
can
Look,
reach out to me. Nah, if it's
no,
that, you can reach out to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Ain't nothing I'm gonna hear gonna try and change my mind. If it's that, you can reach out to me.
no, I
The
get it.
same
I
way I
totally
was
get you.
offended in public and there was nothing said and you saw that I was obviously offended. It wasn't like I took my tail. It wasn't like I didn't discuss my frustration. It wasn't like I didn't express it. If it was that important, know what I'm saying? If it like you looking at the friendship side of it. On the friendship side of it, know what I'm saying? Shit, we can still be cool.
No, what I was gonna say
Nah,
Slim,
but we
was look.
talking business right now, bro.
No,
This
I get it,
business,
Slim.
bro.
So this is what I was gonna say. I've had issues where I've been on TikTok and I'm like, fuck that. If the shit happened on live, we go squash it on live. So I understand it. I just said what I said. I'm not gonna drag it on. Have
Yeah,
a good one, my brother.
I appreciate you. I love you too, bro.
Sup, Slim?
What's up? What's up, Cheryl?
Welcome to the family.
Thank you for the subscription. What's up, Cheryl?
You probably better block me. You know this
I ain't
ain't
gonna
us.
block you.
You know this ain't us. You know this
That,
ain't.
that.
We stand 10 toes in the motherfucker paint. We stay loyal to the
Do you
soil.
understand? Do you understand what I'm doing right now?
Wait a minute, bro. Wait a minute. I got you. I feel you. I see the growth in you. And I see how easy it is for you to tiptoe back into some shit you been doing because that shit comfortable. This shit familiar to you. But you don't change growth by going backwards. You stand on what you stand on. You stand on the new man who you became. You stand on the brand. Are you the problem? You stand on Slim God. You don't stand on this shit, John. Not this.
What is all you the problem based off of?
It's based on helping people realize the problems in themselves.
And get out
So
of
if
their
you
own
want to do
ways,
it,
right?
huh?
And helping people get out of their own way, right?
Out of their own ways, but Slim, you ain't gotta do it like this. You don't
I ain't
gotta
gonna lie
help.
to you.
You don't gotta help somebody get out their own ways by tearing yourself down in front of everybody.
I'm not tearing myself down. I haven't said nothing about nobody yet. I haven't even like y'all really gotta look at what I'm doing. I'm speaking in business terms and business terms only. This ain't even entered into no personal shit yet.
It don't let it get there, Slim.
I haven't.
Don't let
I'm
it.
well aware. I'm well aware with what I'm doing right now. Again, that was the reason why I stayed out so long, and I got a chance to calm down. I am not nowhere near the motherfucking. I'm not in the destroy bag right now. We just really right now having a conversation about business.
I think this
I
conversation.
get that everybody is. I get that man. They can twist it out the fuck they want. This why this shit recorded. I'm having a conversation about business. See, sometimes you got to realize in business, know what I'm saying? You also don't go up against people that you know that you can't beat. You also, man, in business, you got to make decisions, know what I'm saying? Why would I attack somebody that don't know? Like, I ain't going to lie to you. I know the weight that I hold. Do you know how powerful it would be if I went to tearing her down right now? Do you know how fucked up it would be if I went to tearing her down right now? I am the straw that could break the camel's back. I know this shit. You got to pay attention to how I move. I'm calculated. Some of y'all on this bitch talking about business and y'all playing checkers. I'm always playing chess. I'm always playing chess. Never playing no motherfucking checkers.
Slim, all that is true. To be fact.
but you still don't know her you don't know her side of the story, her perspective from her lens during that live. And
Her
we never
perspective of
gonna
her lean, man. Look, I ain't gonna lie to you. Look, one thing I ain't finna do. I ain't finna. This one of them. This one of them. We gonna talk about business. Feel me? And business. Know what I'm saying? You make sure that liabilities are disposable. Assets ain't. I've been an asset. I know I've been an asset in all shape, form, or fashion.
all right, so you want to talk about business, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's go. Let's go to business. Let's weigh the pros versus the cons of you doing this right now.
Pros
What
versus
good?
the cons. Let's
All
go.
right, let's go. What good is gonna come out of this live right here?
I don't want to say that.
What's good?
Hmm?
That's how you weigh your pros and cons in business. You
I
draw a line.
also will never let the
You see
right
the
hand know what the
beneficial.
left hand doing though.
Okay, what's the cons of coming out this? What's the cons that's gonna come from this live?
Ain't no cons for me. Gotta understand. Ain't no cons for me. Ain't no cons for me. I've lost more than I've gained. I mean the subs and the gifts, but most of these people don't subscribe. That's why I be putting it on that shit.
So I don't think this is a good idea. But
I
again, I
feel
can't tell
you.
you what to do. One thing we said as God families, like we never gonna sit back and just watch you make a bad decision. You got real supporters around you, and Slim, I really don't feel like this is a good idea.
I
And I
appreciate you.
know you ain't even went as hard as you could. You ain't even touched the grass yet. But I don't feel it, Slim.
I appreciate you. But yeah, now most of these people, I know most of these people just coming in here to try and get their own little 2 cents in on how they feel about her right now. I ain't for that shit. Like that ain't you. If anybody know how I rock, I don't give a fuck what your issue was with her. Feel me? I'm not finna bandwagon with you. None of that shit. So that shit
Welcome to the
dead.
family.
But the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing is because I'm doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm doing. Feel me? Yeah, and it's necessary.
All right, well that's it. That's my 2 cents. I can't say no more. Can't do no less.
I say this. I say this. How long before
There's nothing
how
wrong with
many
him
times?
expressing his point of view.
How many times will I allow you to punch me and let that shit roll off my shoulders though? Without at least flexing my muscle one time and saying, "Hey, look, watch out."
Have you ever told her she was punching your shoulders though? Like, have
Man,
y'all ever
come
had that
on, man. We know
conversation?
what the fuck. Hey, look, I didn't told you certain shit. We
I
can
know,
have conversations. So it ain't
that's my
even a
point, man, Slim. Because what you have already told me, I don't feel like Slim. I ain't even lying to you. This
you
shit got my
down.
stomach hurt.
Yeah,
I got
you
a
gotta.
bad feeling about this. Just
What's
please
the
don't do
bad
it.
feeling? It
I
can't
just
be
don't
too
want you
much
to
of a.
do it. I don't want you to do it. I'm so
I
serious.
appreciate that shit, but look, y'all, it's gonna make me trying to get me to know
Welcome
what I'm
to the
saying,
family.
calm down when when my mind made up, it don't do nothing but make me turn up a little bit harder.
All right, then
And I
on that
love you,
note,
sis, and that's why I'm really just being calm and just. But y'all, I get where y'all are coming from, but
Welcome
trying to
to the
get me to
family.
calm down don't get me to calm down, especially when I start thinking about shit. All it do is make me jog my memory and it anger me more.
all right, sir.
All right.
Okay, Slim, so I'm gonna make this real quick. Do what you gotta do. You have every right to voice your opinion. I've been here
Welcome
since
to the family.
day one, before anybody was up here, before anybody started spewing this stuff, when the real people who was up here was going alive trying to pull you off. So you have grown, you have changed, but if you have a voice to grieve about something, and since your point of contention, it was made on this app, said in the live, you have every right to address it on this live, on your own live, in your own platform. So You already know what might happen and what and what
Come
might
on,
not happen.
I weigh my
You
pros
already
and
Slim,
cons.
you already know I know. All right?
That's
That's
the
why I'm
reason why
saying
I'm
in the
doing the shit the
comments.
way I'm doing it. I'm not doing that
I
shit.
understand that. That's why I said in the comments, let him vent. But people want to ram it was 10 deep and we going into other side of TikTok trying to pull you. People don't understand. Okay, so go ahead and vent, and that's it.
No. It's amazing to me how everybody can see where I'm at and see what I should do. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta really, really like look at where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Like look at where I'm at right now. Feel me? I'm not really one of them people that like really just go at. I ain't gonna lie. I don't go at people like that. But when you know your motherfucking something was said today that was very inflammatory by somebody that could have prevented that inflammatory statement from happening. That knew how on a business level it could actually impact me greatly. And this is someone who I've been nothing but loyal and an asset to. I've been a personal representative. I've been a lawyer and a motherfucking bodyguard. And not to mention, y'all don't be thinking about how much, man, do you know how much motherfucking money I done lost behind that shit? Talk about, man, do you know how much money I lost behind that shit? You do know, like, I don't know if she in here, but Big Theory, man, Big Theory, you know what I'm saying, would have been in here going crazy for me still. It's several people on here that shoot and spend money all day long that don't fuck with me no more because I will not separate myself from her. I will not throw her under the bus. I have not drug her. So we talking about $5 versus thousands of dollars weekly. Come on, man. It's people that realized and got personal beef with me. You know what I'm saying? That I done made more enemies that I ain't never ever had, all because I wouldn't let nobody play with you. We talking about business though. In business, you know what I'm saying? There's a such thing as a verbal contract.